Happy Saturday, viewers, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Metroid. We're always starting from the opening screen here so that I can see how much time, and you can see how much time we have clocked so far. 55 minutes. We gotta get in under 3 hours. So let's get cracking. We just finished our big item reloading run. And let's fast forward just a little bit. Oh, I hate that room in Brinstar when you have to go... Yeah, that with the critters. Oh, man. Anything I can do to spare you having to watch that again. Okay, let's check out this room. Now that we can get in. Map data. Oh, my favorite room. Alright, well, we've probably done most of Norfair. I guess we haven't done most of Norfair. Well, that's discouraging. Wow, the boss is way down there on the right. What are we gonna do? Teleport? Yes, that's it. In the next area, we're going to get a device that lets us teleport. No. Let's run through here. We can come down here. Not gonna waste time killing those guys. Might want to make a save state right here. This is tricky. Okay. You have to freeze that critter. Yep. And then get as far to the left on it as you can. I don't really do that good a job of getting left, but I still get the missile, which is good. But I just barely got it. It's very difficult. You might have to end up trying that a couple times to get it. Run. Here we go. Now we could go right, but that's just going to take us eventually to areas we've already been. There's nothing new. No items or anything. Huh. Ominous music. Oh. This is Crocomire. He is by far the baddest of the mini-bosses. Actually, I think he's the second to last mini-boss. I think there's only... Oh, no, I'm wrong. Third to last mini-boss. There aren't that many mini-bosses. Yeah, he is the baddest mini-boss because he's essentially invincible. There's nothing we can really do to him except just push him backwards. So I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to keep pushing him backwards and just hopefully we can escape. You know, we'll just have to come back in a different game to beat him because, you know, nothing we're going to do is ever going to damage this. I wonder what those bubbles are. It's like something's under there trying to breathe. Boy, that's pretty badass. And now... Mini-boss battle number 2, Zombie Crocomire. Oh. Okay, now let's just get a nice run of speed here. Just jump over all that crap. We'll revisit the top left area in just a little bit. Let's go down here first. Super missile the door. Wait a second here for the soup to recede. Ouch. Let's wait. And wait. Okay, that room's taken care of. What are we gonna do here? Let's use a power bomb. Squash. Up we go. So what I did there is I sort of just did a regular somersault jump, but you can turn it into a shine spark in midair. Something that's... Gee, like, now that I think of it, it's hard to actually describe how to do it, as opposed to just doing it. But I had to squash before I jumped to make it work. Hey, this is a very useful item. With the grappling beam, gee, then after we get the next power-up, there's really going to be just about no place we can't go, at least in theory. Now there's nothing down below except just some water to get stuck in, so let's just grapple our way over all this. Apparently these super missile doors, if the green panel that you shoot is on the left, there is a way to get through them from the wrong side. However, I'm not going to be doing that, but you can do it if you want to. You can look up how to on game FAQs. If the green activation panel is on the right side and you're approaching from the left, you're SOL. Sorry. Well, that's probably as many power bombs as we're ever gonna need. I've told you this before, but like, why do we need 50 power bombs? I'd almost rather have 95 super missiles and 5 power bombs, really. Oh yeah, let's check out this area. Sweet. Couple more of these and we'll have all the energy tanks we'll need. You can have, of course, a full complement there of 14 energy tanks, 14 standard energy tanks, that is, plus 4 reserve tanks. That would mean you would have 18 tanks total. But you can probably get away with 10 or 11, and even finish the game that way, if you're pretty good about not getting hit and beat around too much. In fact, if you're trying to get the best ending for the first time, that's probably what you're going to end up doing. Oh. Alright, remember this room? Okay, so now we're back in the central shaft of Norfair. Well, that wasn't so bad. Now, if we go back to the speed booster area now, we can pick up some more good items. This is a totally optional detour. If you're really in a hurry, you don't need to take it. Just go up the central shaft, back in the room there. But yeah, we don't have a certain item yet, so it's a little hard to get up top, so we're just gonna go the long way. one last time. Nice to be able to freeze those things now. And if you haven't heard me say before, you should always leave your ice beam on, except if you're in an area that only has one-hit kill enemies, like Old Turian and Criteria, with those really weak space pirates that you first encounter. You might want to turn your ice beam off there, because then it's like one hit to freeze them and a hit to kill them instead of just a hit to kill them. But for everything else, you want your ice beam on. It's extremely useful. And it adds extra power to your beam, that's the key thing. And I always figured, oh no, I'm just taking an extra shot because I'm wasting that shot to freeze them every time. But no, you're not. Now, in this room, this was funny. I had some kind of an emulator glitch or something with my movie playback. I must have skipped a frame or something when I was recording the button press sequence, and yeah, I went to dump this movie, and my character there just ended up stuck in the soup, and just like bouncing around ineffectually, and then, you know, game over. And then I'm in Criteria doing all these moves that because I think that's the last save back on the ship. So, pretty useless. Let's go up here now. Yeah, this room, we could have gone here earlier and gotten this missile, but, you know. Anything we can do to shave a couple seconds will do. Okay, the wave beam. This is one of my favorites. Not only does it add extra power to your beam... Oh, let's see what it looks like alone, without any adornment. Okay, actually pretty wimpy, but you can see it goes through walls. So it's pretty handy. But let's have it working together in concert with all the other beams, and that's the ideal setup for now. And we'll put it to use right now. Look at that. Ah! Okay. Oh, look, I got to show you the bottom of the room. So look on the bright side, viewers. Now, I really should be able to roast these critters in, yeah, just 2 shots. That's pretty nice. Before it was taken all. Remember when I think I didn't even have the spazer the first time I was through here. It took all kinds of shots to get them, but now, just a cinch. Alright, let's use our grappling beam. Check out this room. Okay, we've got some missiles, ho-hum. But there's more. Okay, try not to lose too much energy in this room. Especially if you found a way to get up here earlier. It might be a problem for you. Aha! Another missile. A little bit tricky there. So reserve tanks, they're fantastic, but you have to fill them yourself. They don't come with a free recharge of energy when you pick them up, so that's kind of a bummer sometimes, because you can be in some of the reserve tanks are put in areas like this where you have to hurt yourself quite a bit in the course of getting there. But we're not doing too badly. Okay, now we can take this little shortcut. And get the heck out of here. Alright, viewers, that's it. I promise that's going to be the last time we're going to visit this area of Norfair, or even Norfair at all, for a very long time. It'll be several more episodes, probably, and lots of power-ups later before we come back. We're finished for now. And back in that passage where... Actually... What was I trying to say? Back in that passage where we were on the way to the speed booster, and this time on the way to the wave beam, I actually had to sort of splice the movies together. So just before that room with the ratcheting pillars that were coming down from the ceiling, that there's a transition between movies there. I made it pretty seamless. You would really have to look carefully to see it, but to be perfectly honest and to maintain full disclosure as I record this, because it's, not worth anything if I'm lying to you, that was 2 separate movies. But it was originally, this was all originally one movie, but it got out of sync there because of the frame skip. So that was kind of a bummer. And usually when I say make a save state, it often means I had to take advantage of save states. And I did there with that missile on the way to Crocomire. That one's just nasty. Okay, now this door is open because we've used power bombs here earlier. And you do not have to go here. You can also just keep going up the shaft and just go on to the next thing on our agenda. But you may want to come here, even more so than the trip to get the wave beam, because the item here will make your life quite a bit easier. So I highly recommend it. Alright. So this is a very interesting item. Look at that. Of course, now that I think of it, there's probably a way to change your layer settings with your emulator and essentially have the same effect as the X-ray scope, but people playing on real Super Nintendos will not have that option, so it's kind of nice. Alright, back in Criteria. Let's go back to the ship to recharge. We could just go right now, but let's just take a breather here. We'll go to the area on the right in the next episode of Let's Play Super Metroid. Have a good week. Or weekend. Well, I'll see when I can be back. I'm studying astrophysics, so I'm kind of busy. See you next time.